Reno mockery fueling ethnic violence in Nigeria. Tinubu'S ex-campaign spokesman, Ono, announced to the news in full. Dr. Joseph Ono, a former campaign spokesman in the southeast to President Bola Tinubu, has accused social media personality and critic Reno Mokri of inciting Nigerians against the people of southeast extraction through his alleged profiling of Indigo. This Reno Mokri now says that people should go and look for where he is and deal with him because he's always talking rubbish. He's always. Ono therefore called on Nigerian security agencies to expediently arrest Omokri and make out of him the same treatment given to Sunday Igboho, Asari Dokubo, Nnamdi Kanu, and Simon Ekpa. This is coming on the heels of the critics' post on his X account to commemorate the Nigerian Armed Forces Remembrance Day on Wednesday, January 15, 2025. Oh, I have not seen that. In the controversial post, Omokri claimed that the main reason Major Chukwuma Nzeogwu and his co-coup plotters of January 15, 1966 killed the late Saldana of Sokoto, Sir Hamadu Bello, was because the latter accused the Igbo of dominating other parts of Nigeria, while he refused people of other regions access to the eastern parts. Shebi dey hear the yeye man. Mumu man. Corruption was not the reason Ezeogu killed Hamadu Bello. This is the reason. You know the reason. You were there, Abi? Were you there? In 1966, were you born? Because this man, I don't know what is wrong with him. Always talking rubbish. This is the reason. I say we were there. On April 19, 1964, Sir Hamadu Bello, the premier of the northern region of Nigeria and the de facto leader of Nigeria, who has single-handedly appointed his lieutenant, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. In response, Ono expressed worry that Omokri had been left too long in his course to stoke ethnic strife, which is intended to pitch the Igbo against Nigeria. True, they need to do something about him, and they need to beat sense into his head. I've always said it, that it is beating that he needs, nothing else. He reminded the former presidential aide that the present unity of Nigeria was forged with the blood of the people of northern and eastern Nigeria. Can you imagine? Ono added that it was shocking that Omokri chose January 15, a day set aside for Nigerians to remember their fallen heroes for national healing, to give a controversial account of the historical relationship between Bello and Nzeogwu. He alleged that the post intentionally profiled the Southeast in the provocative post. Omokri deceptively revisited one of our nation's most sensitive and divisive chapters in history, while seemingly painting the two historic figures as bitter adversaries, intentionally aimed at creating ethnic tension in the country. I condemn such inciting narratives from Reno Omokri or any charlatan who attempts to break our national unity. Whatever that even happened in 1966 is in the past. People should just move on, abeg. I'm also totally dismayed at the silence of our Southeast leaders and elders in condemning such a statement from Reno. Everything must not be about political interest to the detriment of your region. Now so. Now so, once it's time to give political appointments, then they remember their political stakeholders and Southeast elders. Yet, right in front of you, all a violent foundation is being promoted and you are all silent, while we the young ones are now the guardian of wisdom. Now so now, wisdom is not by age. Your silence today will be your tears tomorrow. I urge the DSS to immediately invite and interview him, as his social media post can be classified as same inciting statements made by Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, Asari Dokubo, and Simon Ekpa, who the security agencies were quick to act. Ono said, probably if they arrest him, then he can calm down small. He should calm down. Simon Onora says Omokri wants Tinubu to give him an appointment, and he noticed that the only one true voice of opposition in Nigeria is Peter Obi, an Igbo man. He also noticed that Tinubu's media men like Ononuga are attacking Igbos, and he joined. So he thinks that because of that, he's going to get an appointment. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it at all. Ekene Okeke says the day judgment hands will reach on that fowl called Reno Omokri, means if I'm waiting. I'm eagerly waiting for them to deal with him. He deserves it. He really deserves it. Emeka Anyoko says whatever that loafer think he is doing or his paymaster is going to bounce back on them anything of tribal regional war in Nigeria now will spell doom for this forced marriage called Nigeria. As first Reno, there are Igbos all over the world. I do not know why our youth allowed that criminal Reno Omokri who escaped from Nigeria when Buhari took over because of some money he stole during bad luck. The The moron returned to Nigeria through castigating of Mr. Peter Obi and the Igbo nation. Till date, he is insulting the Igbo nation, a vagabond who could not pay the fine on his rapist brother. Ha! People dey sabi history for this life. Ellen Johnson says, as far as the matter is against eastern part of the country, your case is forgiven. Can tribalism stop in this country? Can tribalism be put an end to in this country? I really doubt it. We don't love ourselves, we are just pretending. Echegini Apollo says, this charlatan called mockery is really biting off more than it can chew. A boy that was not even born during the Civil War, will because of money give a historical fallacy that has the ability to cause harm to the people. That is my own problem. As if you were there. You were not even born when that happened. Even if you were born, you are not, probably a toddler. So how come you know what happened during the Civil War? They need to deal with that man. They really need to beat him up for me. Awele Chukwu says, this rhino of mockery, man should indeed be arrested and prosecuted for instigating ethnic violence. Tony Onoha says, Reno mockery has been on the enterprise of inciting other ethnic groups against Igbo, with the sole aim to cause genocide against the Igbos. This is no longer policies, but dangerous hatred against the Igbos. As he wants the shedding of Igbo blood, I wonder why those fighting forward our cause should not go after him and shed his own blood. No, they don't even need to shed his blood. They just need to beat him up small so that he will have sense and keep quiet. They should. Okay, Freedom says, it's high time Igbo should accept the personal challenge of a mockery and treat his matter as a challenge to some extent. Yes, because he's not playing. He's not. So people should not play so and be looking at him, say anything that he likes. Mike says, Nigeria history must be made compulsory in schools. The independence, the killings, all the Cisco, annulled election, corruption, sharing of oil wells, looting, etc. The present and future generation must know the complete truth and make judgment for themselves. Finally, if the bitterness for each other tribe is so bad, they should all go their separate ways. I'm telling you. Let us go our separate way because it is obvious that this hatred is too much. We don't love ourselves. Let's stop pretending. They should allow us to just go our separate ways. Because this thing called Nigeria is not working now. It's not working at all. Oleru Chijoke says, Omokri's charlatans and stupidity is getting out of hand. It needs to be checked. Well, whenever he visits the country, shark might swallow him. He should even dare it. He should try and come. Ifechi Edmond says, Reno has become a problem everybody needs to solve. I'm telling you. And they need to do something about him because he's really doing too much at this point. And what are you trying to do? Because of appointments. Because of appointment, you will not have sense. They need to beat sense into his head. Hi listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.